Ready? Check it out. This is Los here with Mr. Willie Anderson, Dayton native.
Cincinnati, Ohio.
Cincinnati.
Been here since 1990.
All right, and so tell them your story, man. When did you know you was somebody great?
Well, I realized that when I was in the 6th grade, playing on the 9th grade basketball team. So when I got into 9th grade, I went on to sophomore, and I was on the varsity team in the sophomore year. I made all city my sophomore year. I also led the score in Cincinnati, Taft High School. I made the second team in my sophomore. I made the first team junior and senior. I had an offer from the Harlem Globetrotters in the 11th grade.
The Globetrotters. Did you all right? Why you ain't go with them? They're my boys. I like them.
Well, we don't ascertain from having extracurriculars with females when you're in school because it interferes with your life. And I made a mistake, so my father would let me go to play with the Harlem Globetrotters. Excuse me.
Yeah, I might say you might want to speak up. This is to the world.
Right, because you might have to do it again.
You want to get something to drink?
But anyway, I went on to the Marine Corps. In 1956, I qualified for the 1956 Olympics at UCLA. Got a cold.
All right, my bad. I got you outside.
I qualified. I ran into Glenn Davis, who ran against me in high school. He won the whole state meet. I finished 6th in the 200 meter at that particular time in the race. I ran into him at UCLA for the 1956 Olympics when I was in the Marine Corps. And I finished 6th in that event. I went on to run into the all-Marine track meet all over the nation. And I finished, I won 3 gold medals in that particular race. And
3 gold medals, man?
Yeah.
That's what's up. Did you win an Olympic medal?
Yes.
Which one you get?
That was in 6th place. That's I qualified. It wasn't a medal given in the 6th, but I qualified. I finished 6th out of 7. I never got last.
Okay, that's fine. Shoot, 6 is better than I got.
That's right.
Out the world. That's out the world.
Right. Now I'm.
Where y'all race at?
At UCLA.
And that the Olympics was held in UCLA?
Yeah, with Wilma Rudolph and Bobby Moore, Charles Dumas, who cleared the first 7 feet.
Yeah, I heard of him. I heard of the Wilma Rudolph too.
Right.
Did you know any other great Daytonians back in your era that you used to hang out with it back then?
No, not in my area. It wasn't. Well, you had some guys from Tuskegee, you know, that went on to college, and one of the guys' father was from Tuskegee, and he was a pilot.
Okay.
That was back there in the day when...
The Tuskegee Airmen.
Right.
Yeah, I heard of them.
Right. Other than that, my life has been a great joy because I'm still competing in the Senior Olympics.
Yeah, they told me about you.
Well, I've been running, within the last 2 years I became sick, so I didn't run anymore, but I ran a 1:15 400 meters at age 75. And I also started running. I'm going backwards here, but I started running at age 65. And I hadn't ran since 1958. And I fell 2 times in the 400 meters and got up and walked in and still got a 2nd place. And now, since that period of time, I beat the state champion 3 times. And I'm going out in 2015 to win the national championship in the 400 meters, if possible.
For your age bracket, they do it by age?
For my age bracket, right.
You about to get them again. So how many gold medals you gonna have at the end of when you get these ones?
Well, when I get finished, I'll never stop running. I'll run until it's over.
No, I'm saying when you finish this race, this particular race, 2015, how many medals would that be in total so far?
Well, I haven't been counting. I just been stashing them in my group. I'd have to count them. I got quite a few of them.
How many more you were? You already up to 3 and 1 6th place Olympic race. So go past the Marine races.
I got at least 40 medals in all, plus trophies that I can't count from the Marine Corps because I don't have them anymore.
Man.
Right.
So what's some of like the most exciting races or different events you've ever attended?
Well, the most exciting races when I ran against the a gentleman that was in the Marine Corps that was in the 1952 Olympics when I was 19 years old, and Bill Crosby was also there. He was in the Marine Corps at the same time, and that was his friend. His name is Josh Colbert. And he was a coach at Central State College. And his son right now is still a coach there. But he was in the 1952 Olympics.
Man.
Right. So he was there and I tied him. We finished the same.
So do y'all got any world records? You got world records?
No, we didn't get world record, but we just see.
I'm saying, do you have any world records?
No one can get world records unless you're real world quality.
Right.
I wasn't qualified for the world record at the age of 19.
Mm-hmm.
But since I got out at 22, I didn't compete anymore until 1950. Until I became 1960, until I got 65 years old.
Okay.
And that was in the year of 2001 when I started running in the senior Olympics.
So why did you quit playing basketball?
I quit playing basketball because I refused to be nothing but the best. I quit at the top. That's it. My credentials, I'm classified with Jerry Lucas, Oxford Robinson, Jack Tryman, and all these guys. Tom Tacker, I'll play them all. It's history. It's in my.
Show them the stuff, man. Let's get it. Let's see your accolades. Yeah. You said you just got the Hall of Fame.
Right. I got one.
Show them. Let's see.
I can't show it.
We can zoom in on it though, so you can kind of see it. I can't even zoom.
You trying to take a picture of that?
Yeah. You might want to hold it up. Show award. Oh, be careful, don't fall.
See, this is the one that you can't take. Check it.
So, oh man.
This is the one.
He said he actually broke it.
Yeah, the little kid broke it.
A little kid broke it?
Yeah, I was showing it to him, and he turned around this way. So can we match it up a little bit?
About to say, I think somebody might can fix it.
Yeah, probably if I could line it up right.
Turn it the other way. Yeah. I see it's got your name on there, Willie Anderson.
Right.
Taft High School, 56.
Right.
Basketball, track and field is what it's saying. So I can see it. Right, I can't see it at home on the camera.
Right, because I had it one time. Right, but I can't.
It's fine. Let's see the other one. Let's get the other one out there. There it is, Willie Taft. I don't know, Willie Anderson, Taft High School, class 56, basketball, track and field. Right. 2014 Hall of Fame induction class.
Right.
All right, Hall of Famer. So I hang out with. That's who I hang out with. Olympic gold medalist and Hall of Famer. This one says Taft Athlete Alumni Executive Committee presents 2014 Hall of Fame induction class of 2014 Willie Anderson class of 56 inducted April 18th 2014
in Paul Brown Stadium.
Paul Brown Stadium.
Right.
That's what I'm talking about. So you got anything else to say for the people? It's your final words. How can somebody be great? What are you, well, you said you always wanted to be the best, so is that really what your driving force is? Just wanting to be the best?
Now, read that to you.
All right. This is his inductee speech. So you saying at the bottom?
Yeah, this
All right. Approached by the Harlem Globetrotters when he was in the 11th grade, all-city basketball team at Woodard and Robert A. Taft High School, sophomore, junior, and senior year. He made the All-Star team. Robert A. Taft High School, single game scoring at 30 points. Finished third behind Horney and Barkley in the 10th grade. Finished sixth at the state meet. Okay. Okay. He good.
And then it
Says Willie Anderson was not only the greatest athlete to pass through the halls of Robert Taft School, second to Robert Freeman of Hughes High School. Willie was the best player to play in Cincinnati Public High School. Willie was named to the All-City basketball team 3 years in a row. Not only an outstanding basketball player, Willie was also a premier track athlete who ranked 6th in the nation in the 225-yard dash when he was a sophomore in high school. Nicknamed Sidewinder, Willie went on to become United States Marine champion in both 200 and the 400-yard dash, performing while averaging 42 points a game for the Marines basketball squad. Willie's 40-point performance at Dayton Roosevelt High School is still the record for a Robert Taft High School. Willie's speed in combination with smooth jump shot and running hook shot that he would shoot from anywhere on the court, and his excellent ball handling skills made him unstoppable. At the age of 65, Willie continued to be a competitor and a winner that he was at Robert Taft High School. He has won many medals in the 60-plus track and field competition around the country. Training for the coming spring season, Willie is focusing on breaking the world record in the age group for the 200-yard dash. At a meet in Dayton last year, Willie won the long jump, 100 to 400-yard dash, and took in the 200-yard dash. A Hall of Fame at Robert Taft High School, known today as Information Technology School, is meaningless.
Without. It's meaningless without Willie Anderson. It's like
Nah, that was the same thing else. But I mean, that's still cold in itself. Like you're doing your thug thistle. I'm gonna say two things when I got 5 minutes left. So, what did you say you was born?
when I was born.
Yeah.
1936, Cincinnati, Ohio.
What's
July
it?
the 9th.
You said 1936, and you said your birthday is what day? Make sure you got it.
July the 9th.
Ah, man, you ain't seen it on the cam.
Hmm?
I said, you ain't got it on the cam. Look. Here, say it to the camera.
Oh.
Your birthday's what day?
July the 9th.
Read this ID
1936.
and see what it says my birthday is.
I can't see it from here. That's the point.
It's right there.
Yeah, but you don't understand. My business is not.
Ah, well, on this ID it's saying that my birthday is July the 10th, which I
Oh.
find to be very
well,
ironic.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Right.
that is crazy. Like,
Yeah.
that's amazing. What's this right here?
Like this here?
Living athletes.
Yeah.
It says he came over to Robert Taft High School as a senior when Old Woodard High School closed down. He was considered by many who saw him play as one of the best basketball players to ever compete in the public high school league. As a sophomore, he averaged 16.9 points a game and was chosen third team All-City by the Cincinnati Post-Star. As a junior, Old Woodard, he averaged 18 points per game and was chosen second team All-City by the Cincinnati Enquirer and Cincinnati Post, and first team All-City by the Cincinnati Star. As a senior at Taft, he averaged 17.5 points per game and was chosen first team All-City by the Cincinnati Enquirer and Cincinnati Post, second team All-City by the Cincinnati Star. He was ranked 7th on Hamilton County's list of top 20 basketball players in 1955, moved up to number 4 in 56. He once held the single game scoring record at Taft with 32 points. As a sprinter in track, he finished third behind fellow CPS Hall of Famer Herbal Barkley and Harold Horn in his sophomore year and finished 6th in the state meet. As a senior, he qualified for the state track meet in the 220-yard dash and finished behind Glenn Davis. He also lettered in cross country while at Taft. After high school, he served in the Marines and has competed for many years in the Senior Olympics, 100-meter, 200-meter, and 400-meter dash and long jump events. Amazing. Well, this is your outro. We coming to the end. What's your final words for the people?
My word is focus. Don't never quit. Always finish the race. It's not over until you say it's over.
Right.
And always put God in front of you. You'll be victory more than just sports. You'll be victory in this eyes of God. We know we live twice.
Right.
He promises everlasting life.
Everlasting.
If we know His will. And
That's
we
what it
definitely
is.
know His will.
That's what's happening, man. Great meeting you. Thank you.
Amen.
All right. I'll have this up. When I see you the next time, I'll tell you where